Here, it's Friday.
We're back. Hi, everybody.
We are live. We are live here on Friday. We took last Friday off. First of all,
yes, we did.
Let's think. We had an installation.
Yes, we did.
Last weekend, and so we couldn't be here. But they were so wonderful. They were so cool.
Awesome collectors, and just so appreciative of them, and such great people.
Yeah, so you know who you are out there. Thank you. And thanks for the great wine, too. It was really good. We actually got the bottle here.
That's right, we do.
I opened it up and it's breathing.
Oh, fine. You opened it up without me.
No, I didn't. Well, I had
Did you take a little sip?
Sorry, I did.
Yeah, I bet it was good, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Well, I'll get it back. I'll get some.
I love this. That's okay. It's Friday, man.
Yes, it is.
And we are here, and we've got 3 pieces that we're going to do this week.
So we're going to start out with an amazing piece that, oh man, there's so much going on with this one. It is called Eden, and it's part of my Equestrian series. It's a 38 by 60.
Yeah, 38 by 60, exactly.
Lots of mixed media on wood panel.
God, I love this. I love your equestrian pieces.
Thank you.
I really do, and I know
they're really amazing to do.
They're very popular with everybody.
They're very powerful pieces, and incredible symbolic statements.
Oh my God!
So
I have so many. I have so many questions about this, but let me just take a moment. And look at this detail.
Yeah, there's amazing stuff going on.
Yeah, there really is. There's, and I love the 3D feel of this thing.
Yeah, well, a thought occurred to me as I was painting this, and I'm such a tactile person anyway, especially with my art. I think that texture and the tactileness and the 3-dimension of art right now is so important in this 2-dimensional digital world we're in right now.
Boy, you are so right.
And if you think about it, we're so designed to feel and touch and use all of our senses, to take everything in that way. We're designed as human beings.
And we feel a little limited these days.
A little bit,
because we're stuck in isolation and home on these screens. And,
right.
And to be able to...
And so to experience art that way with just this amazing texture in here, of the kind of the pumice stone I'm using in this, and plaster. All of this is textured and bumpy and just amazing.
It really lets you have the opportunity to experience the art much like we're supposed to be experiencing our life in a multi-sensory
in anything,
way.
really.
Yeah, just with life itself in a way that...
And I think our eyes are just craving it. It's
Right.
feasting. It's we need it for our connectivity, you know?
Just to connect. Yeah. And what a great way to... I mean, you've always had this amazing ability with what you do to connect with people. And when you do something like this, where they can literally feel what you were feeling when you were doing this piece.
Yeah.
What a gift. What a lucky experience you get to have.
Yeah, I get that really amazing opportunity when I'm talking with people about my art to connect with them and hear their emotion, hear stories behind what the pieces mean to them as they're looking at it and what it evokes. And it's just this amazing connection that I can have. And I do feel very fortunate in that what I do can connect with where people are at, and that the two come together. So.
And with that connection, it's really kind of amazing, because when I look at this, you don't do realism as much.
No.
There's amazing realism art, especially with the equestrian world out there. But you do something very unique with it.
Right.
And what I kind of feel like I get with it is because it's whimsical and more lyrical and more abstract, I guess.
And symbolic.
I feel the power of the animal more.
Yeah.
When I look at this, and I'm just noticing this, when I'm looking at it right now, it's not realism, but why do I get a realistic impression of how grand this animal is? And it's because of what you do with it, with your, you really convey the power and the strength of the animal in a very live way with the spontaneity.
I think because of the painting has so much movement and spontaneity in the paint, you know, splashing this way and the tail swishing this way and everything going down. I think it just leaves the viewer to just feel something more than that.
It does. That's what I get with this. Now, I have another question about this piece.
Okay.
You have the number 0, and it's called Eden.
Right.
Tell me why the number 0 and why Eden?
Well, let me explain it, but I think it'd be better to just show everybody what I put on the back.
Oh, you got some on the back? Oh, you've done that? Okay, great. Yeah, occasionally you write stuff on the back. Yeah, let's take a quick peek at that.
So, So, let me just turn it around, and I'll show everybody.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Now, is this something you've written?
Now, this is something I have written.
Came to you while you were working on the piece?
Right. Came to me while I was working on the piece.
Wow.
And I'll quickly pause and kind of write down those thoughts, but I'll read it. And it relates to the title and the 0. Eden is ground zero, the place of beginning, or most vulnerable place of being. I chose 0 as a starting point. Nothing is lost or gained. Like starting over, a clean slate, to find our purest self again. Hopeful possibilities, ready to move forward and begin again.
That came to you while you were working on the piece?
Right. Because I tried to connect the title of the piece that I wrote, you know, the text in, with the 0 and what that really meant. You know, like if you think about the Garden of Eden and how just how that's a beginning time and in its purest self, how 0 is, there's nothing more than you know, nothing more, nothing less. It's just 0. So
It gives you a sense of starting over.
Right.
How 0 is a very positive number because it's a clean slate.
Yeah, and it's renewing. It's enriching, and it's your most vulnerable self, really.
Yeah.
Kind of coming forward and doing amazing things with just nothing.
That opportunity to just start again, just like in Eden, a beginning.
Yeah.
the beginning.
So that's what that means. That's the connection there.
That's so brilliant. I love, the way you get to connect with people about how something feels when you're actually
right.
working on
and
it.
again, nothing planned. It's a very intuitive process. Sometimes I just do put things down as I feel them.
As it's starting to happen. This isn't so premeditated
Right.
as much as
No, not really. I never really planned
grabbing a
stuff
moment and throwing it onto the canvas.
Yeah, and the cool thing is it all kind of comes together, in the final piece.
Wow.
So-
What an amazing piece. I love this one. I love all your equestrian stuff, but this is just powerful. Wow. Okay, it's a 38 by 60,
Yes.
correct? And
it's Eden, and it's on my website now, but we've got a couple of close-ups.
yeah, let's
and
show some
stills.
close-ups while we set up the next piece.
Yeah.
And there's some great close-ups. So enjoy these. I'll play some close-ups while we bring in our second piece for the night. So
All right.
there you go, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, we're back.
Hey,
we are
everybody.
back. We got a second piece here, and you're a little giddy, and I am
Sure.
too.
I'm a little giddy.
Yeah, well, it's just because this thing is a piece. I think you just finished it last night.
Oh yeah, I did. I did a late night kind of finishing work on it.
You
so
did.
it is really, really, really new.
And I honestly have not seen it until
Yeah.
we brought it in and started setting this up.
Yeah. In fact, he didn't even know the title.
I
of
don't
it.
even know the title. All I know is you told me it's a 40 by 60.
Big reveal here today, right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
So, yeah, because I've been working on this piece, gosh, for a while, and I can't even think, but I've just started weeks ago, and so now it's finished, and it is called Let's Go to Places We've Never Been,
Oh, wow. I love that title.
and it's a 40 by 60,
It's a 40 by 60,
and it's a big one.
and it is big. Let's go to places
We've never been.
we've never been.
And I love this piece for what it's, just that title alone, because it makes me think of all the places I love to be and would like to be going to. And it just, I love these botanicals so much because they bring me into places where I have never been, even in my own heart and even in my own mind. So they're like little worlds.
They are.
So just show
Yeah, let
everybody
me
a
just-
little bit of it, and
Look at the detail.
I'll talk a little bit more.
Yeah, look at that. Wow, what an amazing colors.
Yeah. The palette is just so fun to work with. That's my play. My sandbox is my color palette.
I love some of the texture and different materials you're using.
Yeah, this piece is a lot of different materials. Obviously there's paint on it, but there's inks and pencil and charcoal and
This is some papers with some.
yeah,
Is this
a lot
some
of
of that gunpowder
papers.
stuff that you use with the gunpowder infusion?
Yeah, it's super exciting technique. If you see right in here, there's a little bit of a raised piece right here. So that is all done. I wish I could bring it out and just show everybody, but It almost looks like a red leaf. You see the edges? These are all singed edges that I singe with a lighter, and the whole thing is created on a big sheet of paper that I put gunpowder on and then fuse it, light it up, and it blows up really quick and creates all these charred marks on it. So, and then I go back and I dye the leaf whatever color.
Right.
I happen to have a little, what I call a little box of them. Some days I do leaf making days in the studio, where I kind of just create just different kinds of leaves and things like that that I put in my pieces later. So
I love that. Just the detail.
We need to get a clip of me blowing up something.
We should
someday.
Take all this equipment out to your studio one of these shows. We'll do a show like that.
That would be fun.
That'd be a lot.
So, but there is a collage element to it, and also just in here with the movement of the threads and strings. So
yeah, you got like some thread and some fiber work in it, and then the butterfly, and the title.
Yeah, let me talk about that a little bit, because
it made me feel like, with all the self-isolation and quarantine stuff we're trying to do to get through this time in our lives, I've thought a lot about making sure I can't wait to get back out and enjoy, and I'm really going to go out and into the world and do some of those things we always thought we were going to do, and we did. Now
we always talk about doing.
Yeah.
Let's do them now. Why? Right. Let's not wait, because life's too short, and we just never know what's going to be around the corner. So this piece is kind of representational of that, idea of just, man, take life in the present and just go for it. Do what you do something you've always dreamed of doing, something magical, whatever that means. If
your
it's
favorite projects.
Trip to Italy. I don't know.
Right.
I've always wanted to see Greece, and I've always waited a long time for that. And I'm like, well, let's go.
It has that feel,
just stuff like
just
that.
spontaneous life in the spontaneity.
Layering, lots of marks and splashing of paint and layering up of that, and just the spontaneity of the painting itself kind of sparks that kind of energy. And I was thinking about this piece after I did it too. A lot of times I'll use my iPhone or my mobile phone or whatever to take pictures of just little vignettes of it. So I'll crop it in different areas, right? Take details. So again, kind of remember what I did, and two, to just make little vignettes of the whole piece. And I just started thinking about that and how that means the piece actually has like little places within the big piece.
Right, that's what it feels like to me.
And each one is a little spot of wherever you could be and sit and enjoy. So that, I don't know, it's just something I just thought about. Like each piece, each little section of this painting can be a little world unto itself.
Yeah, and it kind of reminds me of life itself. I mean, you have your favorite places.
Yeah.
And you have your favorite people. And they're different parts of your life. But your life is one thing, which is this piece of art. One big thing.
Which one big wonderful thing,
that's been given to you to enjoy, and you get to enjoy each different part of that world.
Yeah.
Been given. So I see these little places in it that you speak of, kind of like a garden, kind of like just an ensemble of your life that. I don't know. I can't put it in words. I guess I'm glad I have the art here because it just makes me feel.
Well, that's okay. Sometimes art, it makes you feel things, but it's hard to put into words sometimes.
It is.
So.
And we don't need those words.
Yeah.
I just need the art. I love this.
Exactly.
I love
and
this.
That's why, when collectors buy my work, they don't even know, they they get speechless too. They tear up. They get emotional because they can't describe into words what the energy of the piece is, the power it creates.
And that's when you know things are truly connected.
Yeah, exactly.
Which you get to do with folks.
Exactly.
Gosh, that's so nice. So this one, again, tell everyone the title on this one.
Let's Go to Places We've Never Been. And it's a 40 by 60 mixed media on panel. And I think we've got, again, some shots of it that you guys can enjoy.
Yes. So. We had a photographer here taking some close-up shots of it that I haven't even seen yet, but they put it together in a reel. And let me play that reel for you now while we set up the next
one.
Final piece. Very awesome.
All right.
We'll be back.
Okay.
Okay, we are back, everybody, and look what we got. We got our last piece here, but I have to confess.
Yes.
I had a little sip of wine. I know you told me not to. I couldn't help it.
I need mine.
I know, you're going to be jealous
next,
now, but we got a bottle from California from some friends of ours.
Yay. Dang it, you opened it before me.
I couldn't help it.
This husband and wife thing, we have to compromise a lot.
Yeah,
and forgive each other a lot. Okay.
That's right.
I'll do that.
That's right. Okay, we got.
As long as you share.
Yeah. Oh, it's open. It's breathing. I just needed to make sure it was breathing right for you.
And taste it right.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Anyway.
That's awesome. All right, we got this last one. It's a 36 by 48.
Yes.
And it's another one of your equestrian pieces.
Yes, I'm in love with this one.
Oh my!
It just has such a great feel to it. It's
what's
called
it called?
Beauty and Truth.
Beauty and Truth.
It's a 36 by 48 mixed media on wood panel.
Wow.
Take a closer look at that.
Yeah, let me just get some. I love the horse in this.
This horse is so cool.
You can see the eye, and it's just looking right at you.
Sorry, I know I do these, but after I just look at him and go, man, I love this one.
You can see, and I just had a conversation with somebody who bought one of your equestrian pieces. And there's a difference. She owns horses, and she was saying that the nice thing about a horse versus some other animals, I guess. I think she was saying like a bear or an elk or something, is when you look in the eye of a horse. You really see the soul of the animal.
Yeah.
And you've just done that with this. Just the details in this.
The eyes you have to get that one right because it conveys so much. And when you look into a horse's eye, it is really looking into their soul. They are just so deep. Yeah, this is a multi-layer piece. A lot of mine are but just with collage element in it.
Love the details. And then it's subtle. That's what I love. It's not. There's a lot of detail, but it's not big and loud. You know what I mean? It's
to me, this one has an elegance and a softness to it that's just. Has a different feel than some of the other ones I've done. I wanted something to just almost look very pretty, and give me that light feeling of floating, all the leaves and the flowers floating up and down. And
it's beautiful.
I had this vision for this for a long time. Just sometimes as an artist, I kind of have to put some ideas to the back burner, and so I've had this one for a while. And then when it came out, this was one of the ones I did right before the Wellington show in Florida. Right. So, and I was like, I just want to do a really pretty light one, almost feminine qualities to it. So,
but strong.
Yeah.
Really strong. I mean, I do see a feminine quality to it, but the strength of this animal, much like...
Yeah, I guess there's a dichotomy there.
Yeah, it's I love that. And, when feminine doesn't mean weak.
Oh, not at all. No. In fact, the title, Beauty and Truth, is actually kind of came to me after, of course, I did it, and I was thinking about what that means, I always think, what does that mean? Why am I titling that? Why did that title come to me? And, what you said about being feminine yet strong, and I think that's, as women, we need to believe the truths about ourselves, that the beauty of ourselves is something we really need to believe and trust that in order to really be strong and use that as a strength.
Yeah.
And we need to think of ourselves in that sense and be present in our lives and do things that we're more than capable of doing.
Yeah.
When we believe that truth about ourselves.
That's where the beauty is.
Yeah, and that's where the beauty lies.
The beauty lies in that truth, in that capability of just being who you are, who you are designed to be. And, it reminds me of the strength of a horse. I guess the strength and the beauty of a horse. The strength and the beauty of a horse.
And like we were saying earlier about how my horses are very symbolic towards other bigger things, to think on. That's why I use the elegance and the beauty of this amazing animal. Wow.
Wow. Absolutely love this one.
Yeah, it's great.
It is a 36 by 48.
36 by 48, Beauty and Truth.
Beauty and Truth. And we got some great close-ups of this one.
Yep, and we'll lead you to
those.
those.
Let me play those for everybody because it's just a beautiful piece. Boy, I could keep
and to see the
looking at this
close-ups will be amazing. So
that's great. Okay, we'll be back in just a second. Enjoy the close-ups.
Okay. Those were awesome close-ups, and guess what? I got my wine. He shared it.
Of course I shared it.
I know. After all these years.
After all these years.
Such a good share.
I know. I can't help it.
Well, you guys, thanks again for tuning in to our 4th episode of our virtual art show.
Yes.
We're so excited that we can do these and provide these for you guys. Had so much good feedback on these shows, and I just can't thank you enough for tuning in and taking the time out.
Yeah. This has been a blast. I love these new Fridays. Boy, it's just fun. It's fun to be here.
And so if you're not on my website or on my email list, please join it.
Yeah.
There's so many good things happening that we're doing and offering, and just great news ahead. I've got some exciting news to share in June.
Yes, you do. You got a couple
something
new
real
things.
special and some new things coming up. So
yeah.
I want you guys to be a part of that. So join my email list, and just thank you for being on this journey with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everybody, make sure you all have a great weekend.
Okay.
I know we are. So cheers, everybody.
Salute.
And we will see you at our next show.
We'll catch you later.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.